If we had a boat, we could go to all these other places that you couldn't easily reach. A lot goes by land, a lot goes by plane, but there's a certain sense of freedom on the water. So the first time I was actually thinking about boats in Indonesia was when we were sitting in the lineup trying to surf, and it was just so crowded. And we were like, what if we could just have a boat? I'm very enthusiastic about designing and exploring kind of like new genres aside from architecture, which is what I do most of the time. And by coincidence, I co-designing Vedanta. It's a refreshing experience to speak with Tresno and think about what the boat should be like and all its technical aspects, and I was enjoying that I could learn.
One of the things on this project that I really wanted to accomplish was build a boat specifically made for Asia and Indonesia and the waters around here, and introducing materials that you would find in Asia, because I don't think there's been a product like that in the marine industry developed so far. For this particular project, we were looking for something that could go inter-island in a rough sea and accomplish that in a comfortable and fast manner. And so the obvious choice was composites, so we didn't have to go too crazy with the engineering requirements and fuel consumption. So we wanted to do a high-spec boat, but we also wanted to keep it simple for user usability. The main concern is top-end speed, what our design requirement was for that. And then the high-end torque of the motors, it really gets the boat up on plane and makes it super responsive.
We created the interior design, the color palettes, the streamlining aesthetics. The design reminded me of kind of like a 1960s American muscle car.
We have a C-zone system, which does all your monitoring of your tank gauge and your batteries and all your lighting control. We have night vision, radar, Zipwakes, which is dynamic stability control, so that makes the boat more comfortable to use in rough seas.
What's the maximum depth we can go into, or the least amount of water required?
Pretty sure we're at 60 centimeters in water to the bottom of the boat, so probably like we would say 1 meter or so.
Okay.
One of the things that we wanted to do on this boat to give you shallow water access was put a delta pad in the bottom. Mm-hmm. This allowed us to keep high dead rise, but add a flat so it gets up on plane. But additional benefit is it allows you to go to the shallower water, so that was really positive. Yeah, we got the trailer coming in this evening. We're gonna lift it up with our cranes and drop it on the trailer. It's a big challenge, you know, going all the way from the conceptual stage to a finished product. And it takes a lot of time, including all the engineering, but plus all the tooling and all the man hours that my staff has put in. So I'm really proud of them as well to getting to this point.
It shouldn't just be a vessel to bring people from A to B, but it should express the love for comfort and just simply enjoying and having a good time.
We're just looking forward on making improvements and moving forward in the future.
Indonesia has more than 17,500 islands, and I think this vessel is going to bring us to explore beautiful beaches and uncrowded waves. I'm really happy to see this thing like come to water.